Hi YouTube, welcome to another edition of Horror Hands, and for this video I'm going to go through 10 horror movies that I cannot remember anything about. So these are all films that I've seen, but just for whatever reason I can't remember anything about them, and I'm hoping if I open this up to you guys, you can let me know which of these films I really should rewatch and remind myself about. Or do I not need to bother? Are they not that good? Or have you forgotten these as well? Let me know, and that would be really useful to know which ones I should watch again. So this was actually quite an easy list to do because, as my mum says, I've not got the best of memories, and because I watch so many films, a lot of them I tend to forget the details of. And these are 10 in particular that I don't think I can remember a single scene from any of these films. So, we'll get started. So the first film that I've completely forgotten about is a sequel, and it's Amityville 2, The Possession. And I hear this movie talked about quite a bit. A lot of people say this is a really good sequel. I recently did my top 10 best horror movie sequels video on this channel, and a few people did recommend this as a contender for their list, which got me wanting to watch it again. A lot of people say it's really creepy as well, so I am intrigued to rewatch this one. So yeah, let me know, is this one worth a rewatch? Should I start with this one? I don't know. So that's the first one. The second movie is Burnt Offerings, and I heard someone talking about this recently, and they were saying how much of an effective sort of ghost story it is, and it just occurred to me I can't remember a thing about it. I believe it was quite slow. I think it's a slow burner, and I'm not sure if that put me off a little bit whenever I watched it, but yeah, couldn't tell you anything that happened in this one. I don't think this will be a very long video because I don't have very much to say about any of the movies. Okay, the next film, and I haven't watched this since it first came out in like 2000 or something like that, and that is The Cell. The only thing I can remember about this is Jennifer Lopez. She goes into the mind of a serial killer, played by Vincent D'Onofrio. I can't remember why she does it, I can't remember how she does it, or what she finds when she gets there. It's a very intriguing plot, but I don't remember a thing from it. So, I'm intrigued about this one. Is this a good one to rewatch? I know it gets mixed reviews, but I'm certainly curious to check it out again. I've not read the back of these either. I don't want to sort of jog my memory before doing the video. Next up, and this is a very popular film. I've tried to pick films that are more well known because I've got a lot of obscure films, but it didn't seem very good to ask people if they'd remember the film if no one's seen it in the first place. But this film is a very popular film, and it's The Changeling. And I watched this a long time ago. I remember it being very good, but I can't remember a thing that happens in it. From what I remember, it's George C. Scott being haunted by the ghost of a small child, of a small boy. But that's all I got. That's all I can remember, guys. So let me know. Is this as good as what people say? Should I check this one out again? Okay, next up, another popular movie, and that is Children of the Corn. Again, haven't seen this for years. I've only watched it once, and it was a long time ago. I didn't remember liking this all that much. Got to be honest, it didn't really. It wasn't one that I thought was particularly good, and that's probably the reason why I've not watched it again. But I do hear a lot of people talk fondly of this one, and I hear a lot of talk about the sequels and things like that. So I am keen to watch this one again and check out the sequels. So let me know. Is this one better than what I at least remember? Okay, next up is Dracula Has Risen from the Grave. and this is from a series of movies that I love. I love the Hammer horror films, I love the Dracula films, and a lot of these I don't remember them because I just liked them. It's just been so long that I can't remember them. And I think the thing with the Dracula movies is a lot of them, they all kind of merge into one, and I find it difficult to pinpoint what happens in what movie. And particularly this one, when I was just going through the collection, this one just struck me that I can't remember anything that's in it. I can't remember who's in it. And so yeah, I would like to rewatch these movies just to try and differentiate what goes on in each one, because apart from the first Dracula, like I say, they all blend into one kind of vague memory. So yeah, I should go through them again, to be honest. Okay, next movie is Night Watch. So there was Night Watch and Day Watch. I have both of them. They were Russian movies, but I can't remember what they were about. I want to say vampires. I don't know if that's true. Let me know if I've remembered that bit correctly. But again, I don't remember anything else from them other than the fact that they were quite stylish and action-packed. I think they were quite Matrixy, if I remember correctly. But again, I don't remember them all that well. I couldn't tell you anything that happened in them. So let me know. Is Day and Night Watch worth a rewatch? Okay, the next movie is actually a John Carpenter movie, which is surprising for me, and that is Prince of Darkness. Don't remember anything from this film. I've only watched it once, and it was years ago, and I don't remember enjoying it all that much, and I know this one's a very popular one among John Carpenter fans. If I remember correctly, this was years and years ago, and I'd already watched things like Halloween and The Thing, and Assault on Precinct 13 and The Fog, all of which are like my favourite Carpenter films. And when I came to this one, it just didn't quite resonate with me as much as those aforementioned films, and I just couldn't get into it as much. But like I say, that was years ago, and I know a lot of people talk about this one very fondly, so I'm up for rewatching it. Yeah, let me know if you think it's worth it. Another problem for me with rewatching as well is I get so many new films coming in. It's difficult to try and watch them all. First world problems, but yeah, that's one issue that I do have. Okay, the next movie is Sturbeckos. Kevin Bacon. All I remember is there's some kind of supernatural thing going on in his neighbourhood that he's trying to get to the bottom of. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember any more details about what happens or why or anything like that. I think I watched this with a friend of mine years ago, and he really likes it, but I can't tell you anything else about it, unfortunately. So, did you enjoy this one? Should I give this one a rewatch? Let me know. And the last one, a very classic horror film, but again, just going through the collection, it struck me that I can't remember a single scene from it, and that is the Wolfman, the original Universal Monsters film. And I haven't watched any of these films for a long time, but out of all of them, this is the one that I'm the most vague on. I don't remember hardly anything from this film, and I wish I did. So this is one that I'm keen to check out again. So thanks for watching that, guys. Let me know what you think of these movies. Which one would you rewatch first? I'd be interested to know if there's any films out there that you have watched but cannot remember. I'll see if I can return the favour and tell you if it's worth a rewatch or not. But yeah, let me know what you think of those guys. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.